I'm just going to keep talking to her now, and then we'll go through the test at the end. Should that work for you? So let the legs just completely relax. Lazy legs, like, and we know she's going to stop. Right? But let them be like the air to squeeze it. Relax the legs, and now follow your belly down to go. And now we'll take them off. You get told to put your toes in. Okay. I want you to think about turning your right thigh counterclockwise and turning your left thigh clockwise. So you're going to get your toes in like this. And look at me. You're going to get your toes in like that, using your hip bones, your hip joints. There you go. Don't torque your toe in like this because it hurts. It hurts your knees and it hurts your ankles. And now when you ask her to go, I want you to think of your whole leg. Okay, really look at me. This is your leg. And you're doing that like a lazy hip with nothing behind it. Where you just kind of take the whole leg and you're like, okay, so just whole leg to that. Yeah, and do it again. And then again. And then push your toe down, relax your ankle. So like a little, just do this, and then put your heel down, and point your toe down, and put your heel down. Put your toe down, yeah, and then put your heel down. Toe down. You're going to loosen up your knee joint and your ankle joint. There you go. Yeah. You just want to know that you can actually move your ankles. Does that make sense? And now, a little bend in those elbows. Yep, eyes up, look at me. We're going to bend those elbows. We're going to put a little hard angle in them. So I want to see a pointy elbow. I want you to be able to like shove me with it and tell me to get lost. I can bend in there. Bend them, keep bending, and now actively work to follow her head. And that quick little bump with your legs. And keep those elbows bent. As soon as they swing, they lock. It's weird, eh? So think about this as a really valuable shock absorber. Your elbows. Yeah, look at that. Look at her neck moving. You see this? You can tell. Wait, I'm going to fall off. Stop squeezing. And elbows, elbows. Relax those legs. Just relax them. And if you need them, quick bump. Pick a spot, quick bump, and then leave it alone. If she doesn't listen, bump again. Bump again. Come here. Click on her. Click on her. No kick and squeeze. It's the hardest thing to learn, but it's so cool. Look at me, big legs, like, whoop. Like, I know you're like, I'm not a tiny kid. But think about it, like the little, you know, little parallel cartoons. Like the little kid is like, ah. Right here, like, on, quick rock. Quick rock. There you go. And then your elbow. Relax your ankle. Ready to drop this thing? Come on, London. Don't get up there too much. Just nice like seat. Good. So turn on the volume so it works and stop squeezing. Now a little 2-point if you can. You know 2-point half seat?
She went 100.
Good. Okay. Rest your feet in the stirrups. Don't push those heels down too hard. Now, as you're in light seat, I want you to feel your knees bounce and your ankles bounce. And then quick bump. Because if you jack your legs in there really stiff, it's really hard to have a nice soft quick hit. Does that make sense? Now quick hit. There. Good for you. With no squeeze after. And then gentle quick hit. Keep thinking of rolling your thighs in. Inside out. Rolling your thighs inside out. So bump, 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 bump. More touch. Quick kick. So if she resists, she gets the double pump. Again, pump. Oh, that was nice. That was nice and soft. Look, you hear your knees bouncing? And look at the flow on her. Give a little scratch on the neck. But they go. It's lazy on now. Keep going. And little bounce, bounce. The crazy thing is dressage is we don't need your heels jacked out. Now look for the turn, come across the diagonal. So conversational, inside leg underneath you there. And after a tiny little bit of flexion to the left. So you're going to open up your inside ring just a little bit without pulling. And look at me, you're going to thumbs up, thumb up. So little left hand, little thumbs up, take the rein off for neck. Good. And tiny little bump, like you're knocking on, kind of knocking on the roof or something. There you go. Just have her interested in looking left a tiny bit. Little bump, go left a tiny bit. And then let's go to your right. So after the left to the left, so you know where you're going, and just coast your way that way. And then a little bump after to look to the right. So your right ring has to come off for neck. And a little bumper off your right leg. Back, nose up and cheek. And now up the long side, and I want you to post, and I want you to enthusiastically swing your hips up over the front of the saddle. Think of using your bones, your knees, to swing your hips up, push your butt up over the front of the saddle, and let your legs relax. And faster pose, harder working. Get that lower leg underneath you. Take your lower leg forward. Take your lower leg forward. Out to your elbow. Take your lower leg off. Thorough. Now she's forward. I think you win the competition for more forward rider. Okay?
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, are we actually playing this game? Who did it best? Good. Here we go.
It's not fun if the kid doesn't win though. So drive home is fun. Take that lower leg forward and give that pony a pat. So all we really care about right now when you ride that, oh good. All we really care about is that she's still going happily and you don't have to squeeze her all the time. Does that make sense? Take your legs forward. Try to relax your lower leg. Because as you move up the levels, you're going to need that lower leg for other more fun things, right? Like all the fun things, like lead changes. Take that leg forward. Try not to take all the time. Good. You're going to start on the neck, and you're going to control. That's beautiful. And like her homework is just standing there, happy to go forward and stretching, right? Working towards being able to stretch and stay in balance. Go ahead and give her a walk. And that drift thing, we didn't really get to talk about it, right? The drift, right, is that halt. When you come into land for a halt, like half halt, prepare her. Half halt, prepare her, then come into land and sit. If she's drifting one way or the other, think about it like backing up a bumper full trailer and just flex her the opposite way that she's flexed. Okay. So if she's coming in and you feel like she's going to lose her hip a little bit, let's say this way, just flex her left. Okay. As you come into land, a little supple flex left. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. But okay, look at these elbows. Look at you, gumshoe. Awesome. Okay. And then look, the more the horse can oscillate and use her neck and use her back, she just locks because if our elbows are unyielding and they don't let it happen, then they just sort of brace to protect themselves. She's not complaining, she's not upset about it, but she just braces. Yeah. So you want to be like, if my elbows are straight, they're locked and they're not soft. And then we roll our shoulders and open our hands to try to be soft.
I've been told in the past not to be rider Barbie.
Which
like
is
well,
this is holding, right? So this is actively going. So this actually takes brain power because you're here going like give. Where this is a seatbelt, right? This is people ride around and hold for a seatbelt. But this is, stretch your neck, move your neck. And then if you get tired in that, drop because you don't have, your elbows don't have to work like that in the drop. They can just sit. But this is the same with the canter, right? So if you get a horse that's sucking back in the canter or getting really tossed in the canter, check it. Maybe you're not letting them actually oscillate over their neck, so it's actually really uncomfortable canter. Does that make sense? Yeah. So a lot of your issues with canter can be fixed by working on yourself and walk. Okay. All right, let's watch your test, hey? that was fantastic. You know, whip.
Darn it.
But now there's not someone standing in the middle. So you're going to put your brave on. And be quick about this. Get up. Very different when someone's not standing in the middle.
But this is kind of new. Like where she's kind of going, I don't know.
She allowed to carry a little short stick.
Yep.
Give her a little stick. Because sometimes in activities, she was so good. But she's also like that girl, that chick was chasing me in the middle.
He's like,
Keep those legs long, darling. Try not to squeeze her every time, even though it feels like you squeeze them over. Yep, and go. She doesn't go, you're going to give her a little tap. Tap. As soon as she goes, stop squeezing. I'm going to come and help you. And the attitude will probably change very quickly. Come. No, give her back. Get really tight and look even. Kick those legs forward. Those legs, kick them forward so you could like tickle her in the armpit. So it's really important that she doesn't squeeze her all the time. Okay, so see how your lower leg is kind of back here. Come here for a second. Yeah. I don't think you're working for soccer. No, I never did either. I was terrible at team sports, right? So feel this. You can feel that. So when you're trying to take it forward, try to feel that, okay? So that your leg is at least there. Because it's getting back here. And then that's in the tickle your ribs annoy you category, right? So you're going to give her nothing to complain about, right? Because as I said, we don't want to give her anything that she could lodge a complaint with HR. And it also makes you insecure. So if she's sassy, you're going to be vulnerable with your leg back. Does that make sense? All right, come. Let's go. Look, right away. Come, turn up the volume to what you need to get it right away. Now. Good girl, and tell her so. Yeah, come up center line. Yep.
Exalt salute. And you're working trot. Exalt salute.
Now, swing your hips and just keep posting enthusiastically. We'll see if you get a mark. I might just be down here. Come up the center line. Swing your hips. Swing them. Swing them. Good girl. Keep those legs forward. Find that curve. You're going to come into land. 3, 2, 1. Now, when she does that, I want you to flex her to your left. So just give her a little flex with your left hand. Yes. Right? And so,
Proceed. Working trot. C track right. Proceed to B.
go, go. Good girl.
B turn right. E turn left. Proceed to A. A circle left 20 meters.
Good. Keep swinging those hips.
Proceed to F. F proceed to X. X proceed on center line to C. Near C, medium walk. C, track left. Proceed to H. H, X, F, change lane, free walk.
So before you're going to say the free walk, the buckle. Right, get to the buckle. Get her all right.
F, medium walk to A. A, working trot, and circle right, 20 meters.
We're all cheering for you. Yes, you got it. And swing those hips.
Proceed
Wow, that was good timing.